He needs advice. Where is this leak coming from? Let's see if we can spot this. Hi, all. I recently replaced my roof 3 years ago due to a leak. The leak never went away. Should have told the leak it's not welcome anymore. I had a roofing contractor come back 2 times to fix the leak, but it looked like he just slathered the caulk in the area the first time, then did the same the second time, and then said it's a siding issue causing the leak. Not the roof. And it's not their problem. I need to get a siding contractor. I've tried to get a couple other contractors out to get a second opinion, but they pretty much don't want to touch the area considering the roof is still pretty new and recommended I follow up with my original roofing. What is he, with the mafia? Original roofing company. The original problem never went away. I've noticed the water comes in only during moderate or heavy rain. I had tried to water test the siding and roofing myself, but I couldn't replicate the leak. What are all of your thoughts? I'm lost and just want this leak to go away. Well, my friend, I hate to tell you this, but from your pictures, there's not a lot to go on. I can see all the caulking up there. And some more pictures of it. Now, if it's a siding issue, this is vinyl siding. This is very simple. And you do not necessarily need a siding contractor. That being said, let's talk about how to properly water test something to find a leak. As far as now, there's one thing I saw on the siding. I really don't think this is it, but you do have this hole. I need to be bigger. You have that hole, that one, and this crack right here. So if you have things like that in the siding, I really don't think those are it. I mean, they're going to let a little bit of water in, but not that much. So let's talk about the best way to track down a leak. So maybe I can help you find this leak because I don't see anything that just jumps out at me. We would need some better pictures with different angles and stuff, and then we could look at it. And we really need to see the flashing that's in the wall. So there's no big S on my shirt, and I don't have x-ray vision. So let's talk about how to water test. 1 second to clean this up. Kids. Okay, I've done this wonderful to scale graphic design model of kind of what your house looks like. Here's your downspout, and these are your courses of shingles. This is your wall and your siding here. Okay, now, when you want to recreate a leak, what you need to do is not just start spraying the hose. This is going to seem silly, but you have to be methodical. And because of gravity and water flowing downhill, we have to go from the bottom up. So what you're going to want to do is set your hose, okay? Take the sprayer off of it, set your water hose. Let that water hose hang down the roof and end down here near the bottom, okay? And you're going to let it drain water down here on the bottom. You're going to let it run for 5-10 minutes, maybe more. And then you're going to slowly pull the hose back up another couple feet, maybe at this point, and keep moving it up. And then you're going to bring it and move it over. And you're going to put it next to the wall and keep moving it up. You're not going to get the siding wet yet, okay? And if you start running your water and the water's coming out here and flowing down, if you get that leak to replicate, then we know that the area we need to look in is from here down. Now, if nothing comes out of there after 15-20 minutes, whatever it takes, okay, you want to be sure, then you're going to move it up a little bit further and a little bit further. And if you think you have a siding issue here, you're going to actually want to direct the hose, leave it laying on the roof, okay? You're going to want to direct the hose to spray so that it's, the end is here and the water's coming out and kind of hitting this wall and coming down. And just keep moving it up every 5-10 minutes. Give it time to saturate things. Now, if you haven't replicated the roof or the leak after it's been running on the roof this long, then that's when we're going to go, okay, now let's check the siding, and you'll start again the same process. Start low and work your way up the siding, and you'll move and you'll work it over. So that's how you're going to find this thing. And then once you find it, then we can start to diagram or diagnose, not diagram. I think we're done with this. Oh, watch out. We just put that there. Okay, so that's your process. Start low, keep the water flow, no spray nozzle. You just end of the garden hose like we used to drink out of in the 80s as a kid. Let it run on the roof, let it run on the roof, let it run on the roof, and get that leak to replicate. This is going to take a little bit of time. You're going to burn through a little bit of water. But this is the system. You have to be systematic about this. So to recap, you're going to start your hose down there, past the corner. Okay, I know that maybe you know for sure it's not down there, but start it down there, bring it up, and then when you start getting to the wall, because realistically you probably have a flashing issue, you're going to aim it, you're going to lay the hose right on the roof and let it just run water across the roof and over at that siding. And just move it up a couple shingles at a time. Let it run for 4 or 5 minutes. If it doesn't start leaking, move it up again, move it up again, move it up again. And if you don't find the leak, if you can't get the leak to replicate while it's on the roof, that's when you'll go and start on the siding, okay? That's the best advice I can give you for the moment, because there's really, if you want to take some time and send me some new pictures where you stand at the bottom of the roof and look that direction facing up towards the peak. Holy cow, how do I point my... Anyways, where I can get a look up at the shingles and so the shingles appear laterally to me, that might help a lot. Can't promise anything, but another thing, when we just gunk so much caulking into something, that could be even making the problem worse sometimes, because it can trap water. And so you might have had a leak, and where some of the water went in the house and some of it drained away, now we've trapped a lot of it. So just oozing caulking all over something is not the answer. Sorry I couldn't be more help, but hopefully this will help you maybe narrow down where this leak is, get it narrowed down, see if we can figure out what's going on, and then we can go through and I can show you how to pull the siding off of there, and then let's get a look at the flashing. Okay, happy roofing. Sorry I couldn't be more help.